So the situation with Adam, it seems like the feelings have been like building for a while, like the negative feelings, right? Like he was interested in having you possibly work for him. He had admitted, I think it was for like the Tuesday show or something like that, right? And then you considered it, but what ultimately stopped you from not doing it?
Because I saw in his eyes that he's a slave master. Like, he's just not my type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He's just like a. Now, this is not all white people, but he's like a white devil. Now, I'm not saying all white people are devils, but he's a white devil. I felt that. Like, that was like the energy that he just had devil energy. You know what I'm saying? And that I looked him in his eyes and I didn't even feel a soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, let me do an interview and see like if you changed, or like if I'm misreading you or something. And when I sat down with him and I spoke to him, his devil energy overcame me. Like I couldn't even get my words right. Usually I could be a lot more like, on point with my shit. But with that day, I just felt like I naturally, subconsciously didn't do well because energy just really threw me off. You know what I'm saying? And I could never work for nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be selling myself. If I ever work for anybody like that, I would rather be homeless and figure it out myself than to work for a plantation owner, than to work for a slave master, than to work for a white.
Yeah, because you seem real flustered in that conversation, right? Like I knew that like
I was like, I really didn't understand. Like, I really didn't. I don't know what took over me, but I just, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't. It didn't sit right with me. His energy. You got to understand. See, people might be like, damn, China Mac, like, what do you know about the white devil? What do you know about plantation owner? What do you know about slave master? What the hell? You're a Chinese man. How do you know about any of that? Well, what even gives you a right to even talk like that? Well, my friend, I was in prison, right? For most of my years. And if you don't know, but I know that prisons are new plantations,
that's a
right?
fact.
Prisoners are the new slaves, right? That's a fact. Right. So, with that being said, when I was upstate in the mountains, in those prisons, in those settings, 99% of those officers were white. And 99% of those people had this mindset, superiority mindset, like, and I felt that you know what I'm saying? And these are the same officers that beat my face to like this. These are the same officers that treated me like shit. These are the same officers that like treated me less than human being. And when I sat there in that room with him that day, I felt like I was sitting in one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think subconsciously it was like I was being flustered and I wasn't really performing the best because it was like, nah, you can never work for this guy. Like, that's like, nah, don't do that. So after that, I was just like, yeah, that's, I tried to, you know what I'm saying? I tried to see if it was something that I should do or would do. And then, it showed me that I shouldn't. And I wouldn't, and I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be fair though, because you wasn't picking on him or anything like that. That was never the intention. Like you literally were trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You really were. Like I remember that too. Like you were really trying to give him a chance and see if like he learned from all the firing and quitting and all that shit that went down at No Jumper. Like you really were trying to see what he was really about. But it seemed like after that situation, right? That's when Adam really like pulled the switch on you where it was like, oh, you just tried to have this conversation with me on my platform about these negative things. Now I'm out to get you almost. Like, I don't fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, that was when the switch hit. It was, but he didn't come out and say
No,
it. You know what
he
I'm saying?
didn't. Not yet.
Nah, but he was playing games from the side, from behind the scenes with Crip Mac. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like saying little slick jabs, maybe like, you know, he was very like he was proactive on coming in between me and Crip Mac. Very proactive because he, in a way, he feels responsible for Crip Mac's career. He feels responsible for Crip Mac's success. You know what I'm saying? So for me to come and capitalize off of it in his eyes and make it something like, oh shit, like every video Mac Ventures did was topping, you know, No Jumper's videos. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll have 50 videos that No Jumper put out, and every Mac Ventures video is doing better than all 50 videos. Maybe one might do better than one Mac Venture video, but the proof was in the pudding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so he didn't like that. It didn't sit well with him, you know, and yeah, he purposely was getting in between that, you know.